Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is me, Frenchie. I hope you're all well. We've got another episode of Valencia. I just could not wait to get into this. So we're going to have more episodes of this week because it's the end of the season. I think this is going to move to stream at the end of this season. We have a chance of going invincible today. That's pretty mental. So then last time out, obviously, we had that epically dramatic game against Juve in which we needed an away goal. We got it just on the stroke of half time and they scored in the 60th minute. We thought the tie was all over. 4 minutes of added time were given and then Wesley Fofana popped up with a second away goal to send us through on away goals in the 95th minute. So we're in the Champions League final. As you can see there, we're taking on Manchester United. 3 games in today's episode, so we're very lucky. 3-game header. The first of which will be Vallecano, followed by Betis, and then finally rivals Levante. If we have a look at the competitions, you can see we've already won the title. This is a chance to go invincible. Something that I think is probably possible. Vallecano shouldn't be any issue. We'll probably rest a few players in that game before taking on Betis, who could provide a hiccup. They've beaten Barcelona 4 or 5-0 this season, so definitely could cause us some issues. We obviously won the Spanish Super Cup, got knocked out of the Spanish Cup, and we're in the Champions League final, so it's a very successful season here at Valencia, and you can see picked up right from the end of the last episode. So we're going to get into the Vallecano game and I'll see you when we pick the squad in just a moment time. We just got this email as well saying that we are tantalisingly close to a place in the history books in what's been a tremendous season for the club of breaking the points record, 93 points. We're currently on 93 points and the target is 100. If we can beat that, I mean 7 points in 3 games against 16th, 12th and 5th. That's 2 wins and a draw. If we go invincible, we could break the record. So then the team to take on Vallecano. We are away from home today. It's one of quite a few changes. I've left in Esposito. My mistake. I've left in Guedes, Fofana, Donnarumma, Lee Kangin and Harvey Elliott. I think Lee Kangin is actually going to come out. We're going to put Sergio Gomez because he could do with a bit of form. So I've left those 3 in the attack because they need form really. And Donnarumma obviously the goalkeeper, and Fofana, the hero from last episode. He's been excellent. If you can see his XG, his stats there have been, other than clearances per 90, but he isn't that player. Or the headers, he's not our attacking aerial player. He's our quick player, our Joe Gomez, if you like. So we'll get into the game then, submit the team, and hopefully we can pick up 3 points against Vallecano. So then we are on the way against Rayo Vallecano as we look to further cement our place in the Valencia history books. If you have a look at the league table, you can see Vallecano aren't safe, but unlikely to be caught. So hopefully we can add a little bit pressure onto them and secure another win. Albert picked up an injury, but we've got a chance here as Esposito's taking this free kick really deep. It's cleared, but only as far as Esposito, who looked like he was going to go for goal for a second, but Musa plays it out wide to Silva, to Musa again. Ball with Gomez, dispossessed. Harvey Elliott picks up the loose ball though. Out to Silva again, who is struggling. Musa, not really much movement ahead of him, plenty of bodies in the defence, but the overlap comes from Alphonso Davies. It's played through brilliant, what a goal. Esposito with a 12th goal of the season. You know what, for a loan move, he's been quite good. 12 goals from, and I believe it's only 20. Excellent move. Musa obviously plays it out to Guedes. Guedes plays it back to Musa, who plays a fantastic through ball to Esposito, who just easily slots it past the keeper there to make it 1-0. And I think now the game will probably be a formality. Chance to get a second. I think it's Esposito over this free kick. he's that good. He's just this team. I've got the 2 saves I've got running. The money ball is stressful, and this one's just so relaxing. They are so good. I don't know why. I don't think I've actually made that much of an impact in terms of overhauling the squad. You can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is my second string team. The main 11 probably about 4. As we've got a penalty, Esposito wins it, and he's gonna have a chance to get his hat trick before half time here. It is still a penalty. VAR confirms it. Esposito to get his hat trick. The less said about that, the better. I don't know what that was, viewers, but it was shocking. In the ball goes to Rakic, 3-0. He only scores screamers, viewers. Only ever scores screamers. Brilliant move, patient build up, and then a long, incisive ball over to the left wing from Milik there. And then back over from Gomez, who has got that in his locker. Fantastic touchdown on his chest, and a I mean, he only scores screamers, viewers. What a goal. Milik's taking this free kick really deep, and it's for Sergio Gomez with his 6th goal of the season. I didn't even know he'd scored that many. Full-time whistle then, 4-0 the final score. Lots of yellow cards. That referee quite liked them, didn't he? What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yellow cards in that game. That is mental. Dominating from Valencia there. I can't be any happier with that. As we'll quickly pause here and get into the second game against Real Betis. So we are ready to take on Real Betis, whatever you want to call them, in La Ligue. Second game of the episode, second to last game of the season. We're also going to just put Pato on the bench just for all time's sake. The team we are going with today is one of very much familiarity. Musa comes in for Gomez, who played the full 90 last time. But other than that, it is our strongest 11 with Gomez, Guedes, Lee Kangin, Elliott, Musa, Soler, Gaia, Fofana, Jerome, Carrera, and Donnarumma. Let's get into the game then and see if we can get one step closer to going invincible. So I did introduce the game, but I had to cough. So 10 minutes in, and we've got a chance with Gaia to whip the corner in. Jerome gets us off to a good start. I'm sorry, viewers, I'm turning into a robot here. Bear with me. So as you can see then, Gaia whips a ball in. Jerome, absolute powerhouse in the air, slams it home for a 2nd goal of the season. A chance, it's a second from Jerome. That one trickled over the line, and almost identical to the first. And this Valencia team are looking unbeatable, says the commentary, and I think we have to agree. This time, Claudio Bravo, I believe that is in goal, got his hands to it, but a powerful header, too hard for him to keep out. Can he complete his hat-trick as another corner is thrown in, and he very nearly does. 3 headed goals in half, that would be something. As we're in added time here, and we've got a final highlight as Betis play it forward with Urami, looking to get a goal back before half-time. Plays it forward, and it's a great block from, I think that was Fofana on the cover there. Number 6, is that Fofana? Indeed. Oh, it's Jerome. Absolutely stellar performance from the youngster as he gets it clear with the help of Guedes. And I think that'll be half-time. Indeed it will be. 2-0. Pretty good. I can't really complain, other than maybe not dominating possession, which I would prefer, but get out for the second half and get ever closer to that invincible status. And also the points record, I think a draw against Levante, if things stay as they are, will secure, as Donnarumma takes an awfully big risk there, but pays off just about, as Fofana picks up the loose ball. An overly long kick-off highlight. Guedes looks to drive forward. He's been a bit out of sorts recently. Can he pick? I mean, that would have been one way to get it back in form. Scoring a screamer. It's 3. I kind of missed that one because I was coughing again. Harvey Elliott gets his 9th goal of the season. Another fantastic addition to the squad this season. After a brilliant start, he did dip off, but in the last few games, he did have a bit of a time out of the squad. Lee Kangin puts a cross in, and he arrives at the back post to put it home for 3 and pretty much finish the game off. As Carrera drives towards the dead ball line, pulls it back to Soler, looking for Guedes, but it's cut out. Jerome, the goal scorer, out to Musa. Here he is again, Maxi Gomez. Lee Kangin to Elliott to get his 2nd, and that is a brilliant goal from the young Englishman as he just beats his man brilliantly. Some brilliant build-up play. Musa plays it out wide to Gomez. Gomez pulls it back to Harvey. A little flick, in fact. And do you know what? I thought it was a bit of skill, but it was a bit of luck, really. A deflected shot back to Elliott, who pokes it in and gets his 2nd of the game. That's when we're going to... Yeah, Carrera's going to be... Carrera. Thierry. He's going to miss the final game of the season, which is a crying shame because he's been excellent all season. I have to admit, as Paulista's going to come on in his place. But yeah, there's a run out of superlatives to describe how great this team is. As Jerome was looking for his hat trick there. I will look up how to say his name one day, but that day is not today. As Fakir drives at our defence and finally, Neil Fakir. Do you know what? I might look at signing him. So 4-1. I mean, sloppy play. You can see we commit too many bodies forward. Fakir's left to run at an empty field, and he is top level. Top level is Nabil Fakir. I mean, that is poor. Elliott could get his hat-trick. He has indeed. I didn't really commentate that because I thought that was going to be a chance. A long highlight. Start off with the goal kick. It was an awful goal kick. Cut out by, I believe it was Lee Kang-in. Gomez it was, who played it forward to Maxi Gomez. Slots in Harvey Elliott, and Harvey Elliott gets his hat-trick with an emphatic finish. Just 5 minutes, or 2 minutes from time, 5 minutes with the added time. It's almost as if I was psychic viewers. As that slowly tucks away, and 5-1 will be the final score, an emphatic victory. So as you can see, Carrera will miss the final game of the season, which is a shame, but obviously he'll have the Champions League to come back for, so perhaps it's a bit of a bonus that he gets rest for that. So then we'll cut again to take on Levante, and I'll show you the team in just a moment's time. So then we are ready to take on Levante and secure our place in La Liga history, becoming the first team since the 1930s to go invincible in the season, back when there was only 10 teams in the division. We could also break the points record set by Barcelona in 2012, I believe it was, of 100 points. So if we do get a win against our fierce rivals, of course, the team we lift the league against, and the team that could stop us breaking 2 La Liga records, could in fact stop us today, and it's of course our local rivals. So we're just going to apply our opposition instructions, and the team is very similar to the one last time out. Obviously Carrera is suspended, won't feature in this game, so Paulista, in what will probably be his last game for the club, will play at right back. We're going to put him on wing back, on support. The defence is completed by Jerome Fofana and Gaia, obviously Donnarumma in goal, Soler and Gomez in the centre mid, Lee Kang-in, Guedes and Elliott on the wings and in centre attacking mid, and Maxi Gomez up front. We're going to put also Alexander Pato on the bench because memories. And that's the team to take on Levante. So then we are well underway here against Levante at home. Hopefully we can carry on our form in the last 2 games, winning by significant margins and batter our local rivals, give the Valencia fans one last treat of the season, as the ball's played over here and Levante could spoil the party a little bit, but Donnarumma makes a great save. It's going to be a corner, and I'm just going to tell them to focus. I don't want them to get complacent, which is very likely, given that this game has literally no meaning whatsoever, as we win a free kick thanks to a handball by their striker. Half an hour in then, not really much has happened since the last highlight which I brought you. I'd like a win, I'd like to break that points record, but as long as we don't lose, that's all that matters to me. An invincible record would be exceptional, as Polilu is on it, Campagna to Pepelu, out to Robert on this right hand side. Can Gaia put a talent and challenge in? No, he can't. Malsa with a chance to play it forward. Soler cuts that out though, and now we can throw bodies forward and play it back to Gaia. Take a more patient approach to this instead, which, you know, may be wise until we get that first goal. Guedes looking to finally get back among the scorers. Plays it to Harvey Elliott. Got a hat-trick last time out, obviously. To Paulista. To Soler. To Guedes. To Gomez. And I don't know how that hasn't gone in. I don't even know what happened there. What on earth? So, camera's back. We had it down us a little bit, so that's wonderful. We love that. We love when that happens. It's really, really helpful. Thanks, camera. But we have a chance to get a first goal as Soler picks the ball up after a brilliant ball from Gaia. Can he make something happen? No, he plays out to Paulista, who can whip a ball across. Not known for it though, is the centre back. Now Levante counter. Played it forward. It's 1-0. Levante looking to ruin the party then. You can see our defence are the only players who are actually having a good game, but that was not good enough. And I'll tell them that just on the stroke of half time. A tackle should have been put in by Gomez, but he doesn't. And then Jerome just gets a bit carried away, I think. I think it is Jerome, yeah it is. And it's 1-0 Levante. So then half time, 1-0, obviously that goal just happened just before. We're a bit unlucky to be behind, I think, when you look at XG and all the other stats. But nevertheless, I'm going to get in the dressing room and I'm going to say I expect to see a much better showing. We'll get kicked off for the second half and hopefully we can turn things around and still keep our unbeaten record, as we have a chance almost immediately as Jerome finds the back of the net. 3 goals in today's episode from the centre-back. Just what we wanted a minute into the second half. Gaia curls the ball out, outswinger, and Jerome, unchallenged, is always going to score that. Lee Kang-in then, can he get a quick fire second for Valencia? Out to Soler, over to Gaia with loads of space. Can put a ball in as he's already demonstrated today. Instead drives and Guedes straight to the keeper. Gomez to whip a ball in. This has been action-packed second half and it's a chance. It's just, I don't know how that's not gone in. I have no idea how that hasn't gone in, but it's offside anyway. So then a chance just past the hour mark. We're about to make some changes because the Elliott, Lee Kang-in and Guedes all having poor games. Gomez to hit it. What a goal! And what a way to score your 7th goal of the season and put your team back on the lead to secure a records league points tally. What an absolute keeper. Can't do anything with that. That was a rocket. Straight from the kickoff, we've got another highlight. I'm going to bring off Harvey Elliott while this highlight plays out. Alexander Pato can play there, because why not? Gaia cuts the ball out. Lee Kang-in stumbles on it, looks for Gomez forward, who plays it to nobody, and they go back to the keeper. Pressure on their defence though, not letting them have much time on the ball, which is good to see. But they've managed to beat the press quite well so far. Goes long, and Jerome has just left his man completely there. It was Fofana, my mistake. Donnarumma bails him out though. And we're also going to take off Maxi Gomez because he's playing awfully for Esposito. Will be his last game in the league for us unless we can secure another loan deal for him next season, or even sign him up permanently. I'd quite like to do that, as Guedes misses the ball after a fantastic ball was put in, but we build again. Fofana out to Gaia, still in loads of space to Guedes, pulls it back to Pato, and of course Pato had to get in on the act. It wouldn't be a title day without him. The man who scored in the title-winning game, the man who scored in the game that won our first piece of silverware, and ever present on important days in Valencia's short history with me, and takes his time, calmly puts it in at the near post, and goes and celebrates in front of the Levante fans like a shithouse. And Esposito scored as well seconds later, 4-1, after going 1-0 down at half-time, to come out and put 4 past local rivals on a day of such importance to the club. Brilliant ball in from Gomez, and Esposito slots it in at the near post to make it 4-1. So we're going to let the last few minutes play out on TV camera, obviously, so we can see them lift the title, but just because, look at all those fans, it's Derby Day, we're 4-1 up, we're about to go unbeaten, invincible, we're about to set a points record. It's just been an exceptional season, something that I don't think I could ever repeat and feel so good about it, as we've not really made any substitutions at all. Lee Kang-in, half of our team are knackered, we can't take the captain off. We'll take Lee Kang-in off. Who can we play there? Do you know what? Come on, Luis. Get your outfielder kit on. As Levante just have it in this corner then. Ball is tries to play forward. Gomez is going to... I mean, he's inspired. 4 minutes of added time then. And we're going to put it on full match for added time. Just to see that trophy lift. It's been... I want to just thank you all for the support that you've shown on the series so far. It's been absolutely incredible. I hope you come and join me on the stream as well when we continue this through. Because obviously after this season, after the Champions League, on the next episode, we will indeed be moving over to stream with this series. Just because I think YouTube value has maybe gone from it. Now we've won everything except the Spanish Cup. Well, even then we won that. We win the Champions League, we will have won every trophy available in 2 seasons as Levante look to get a consolation goal here. Paulista with an absolutely amazing tackle. Just 30 seconds on the clock then, as we are almost definitely setting a points record of 102 points. We are setting a record for the first team to go invincible since the 1930s, and the first team to do so in an 18-team La Liga or 20-team La Liga. Just exceptional. These bunch of lads, bunch of players have been absolutely incredible as the clock ticks down. Surely that is it. Surely that has got to be the final whistle. As I don't know what the point of doing that was, but referee, we are 40 seconds over the allotted time. He doesn't want to blow the whistle. He doesn't want to end. He's like us. He doesn't want this season, this magnificent... There it is then. Champions of Spain, fully confirmed. Undefeated, invincible. There's no trophy lift. I don't know why we've not seen a trophy lift. Quite sad. All of that is without a trophy lift, but let's get into the dressing room. We're going to say, we outstretch arms. What a comeback. Well done, lads. There we are then. Valencia complete invincible season, 32 wins, 6 draws, 0 losses, 102 points, a new record, and that is exceptional. Do join me then for the next episode, which will be the Champions League final against Manchester United. But other than that then, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified when new videos go live every day at 12 PM. Check the links in my description for my Twitter and my Twitch, the Discord for the club save that is starting very, very, very soon, this week in fact. But other than that then, I hope you all have a wonderful day and I will see you next time.